4 years at Shu has meant so much more than just being a student athlete. What's meant the most is the friendships and relationships I've been able to build, not just from the field hockey team, but the whole athletics community and the whole Sacred Heart community in its entirety.
The friendships that I've made, I've become really close with my roommates and my teammates.
I've met so many amazing people throughout the journey, whether that's on my team or on different teams. It's created a network for me of multiple people that I know I will have in my life for a long time.
The friendships that you make on the team and in the athletics community as a whole is something special that you can't really get in any sort of other program.
Those are your best friends and they become your sisters here at Sacred Heart, and so to go from seeing them every day for multiple hours a day to not seeing some of them at all, I think it's really shown me the value in making plans outside of field hockey, because again, like once you graduate, your sport's over and then there's no sort of structure around that social time with those people. So I think it's really important to continue to reach out to the friendships I've made, and I still keep in touch with girls who've graduated a couple years ago, and it's really special to see everyone outside of field hockey. So I would say that's definitely been the biggest adjustment, is just not seeing the same group of girls every day.
Hockey was my entire personality, and now I have come to realize that, there's a lot more to life than just your success in hockey. And the skills that I've learned through hockey throughout my life are just going to help me in the future.
Being a hockey player is part of who I am, and I don't know what I'm going to do without it next year.
The people here have meant the most to me out of everything.
Having a community and having a team of girls that will always be there for me no matter what.
Playing hockey has meant everything to me, not just because of the hockey, but also because of the memories and the friendships that I've made along the way.
And you're kind of bonded by that early 5 a.m. wake up, running outside in the freezing cold.
We're all going through hard times, we're all going through the same stuff, and just having people that can relate to you and understand what you're going through is definitely helpful.
I really am starting to miss being with the team and having a fun way that I enjoy staying in shape instead of just going to the gym, running and lifting with no end goal, or there's no purpose like there would be when you're competing for a sport. Training for a marathon, it's not the same as playing for a conference championship.
I think that the most important part about being a student athlete is learning who you are beyond the sport, and there's so much that I've been able to learn about myself, what I want in a potential employer, what my post-grad friendships and relationships will look like, and it's really important to me that I have a holistic view of the world in its entirety, and I think that Shu has been able to develop me into a better person and given me experiences that I would not have had if I hadn't come here.
I have grown to appreciate a lot of friendships, and I've become best friends with my roommates and my teammates, and that's what's really going to last afterwards.
The greatest lesson I think that I've learned from my sport is definitely resilience and being able to power through adversity.
No matter what anyone else says, no matter what coach or teammate, what they say, that you just always have to believe in yourself.
It really has shown me that if you put in the work, you will see results. I think everyone who goes through college athletics, you're going to be thrown some curveballs, but it's just a matter of how you react and overcome them.
To learn how to be my own person and growing into a new routine with a new set of girls, and from there on out, once you're able to set up a really consistent routine with yourself and recognize the importance of getting enough sleep, eating properly, that sort of helps the other pieces come together and what helps you succeed the most.
My confidence has changed from freshman year to now in a few ways. I just wasn't very confident in the beginning, and now being a senior and learning the ways throughout my last 4 years, I feel like I've gained a ton of confidence.
I think the expectations that I had set for myself in the beginning were able to kind of change as I kind of grew into my person a little bit more. I kind of focused more on how confident I was feeling at practice, how well that practice went, but also the relationships with my teammates that I got to see every day, which it's now very sad not seeing them all the time.
There are times in your life and in your athletics journey where things are not going to be easy. There's going to be outside adversity, outside conflict that can really weigh down on you as not only a student athlete, but as a person.
I believe it helped me mature as an athlete and as a person, balancing academics, my social life, and my sport. Now we're here senior year, done with our season, so it's honestly amazing how fast it went by, and I'm happy that I kept pushing through and kind of let the expectations that I had for myself change and grow with me as I grew as a person as well as a player.
And I think Coach Sydney did a great job at having us always embrace the fun side of field hockey, and at the end of the day, it's all about having fun, and as soon as you stop having fun with it, that's when you're not going to play as well. Focus in on that feeling and how much you're enjoying it in that moment, because those positive moments make the whole experience worth it, no matter how hard certain days, weeks, or even months can be.
After college, I think I'll still dabble in the hockey world. It's definitely a sport that I want to share with my future family and my future kids, and see if they have the same passion that I grew up with.
Me and along with some of my other classmates are field hockey coaches in the state of Connecticut for multiple different club teams, and that's definitely something that I think most of us are looking forward to staying involved with. I would love to go home to Pennsylvania and give back to the club that I played for. I plan on working in Philadelphia, and Pennsylvania is the state in America that has such a large field hockey presence, so there's a lot of great post-grad recreational opportunities there.
I'm hoping to keep hockey in my life forever, like doing something job-wise with hockey, or even just leading that on with my kids.
Nice to kind of give back to the sport that has given us so much over the years.
After college, I definitely want to keep playing hockey a little bit, maybe in a house league or just for fun. I'll still watch hockey, the NHL. I'm a Rangers fan, so I'll keep watching them. And hopefully in the future I can find a job in sports.
Ultimately, I do plan on staying in touch with all the girls on the team here and trying to watch any games, especially if they come down to Philly. And so I think we all feel really connected to this sport, and it's brought so many of us together. So I don't plan on leaving it entirely because it's had such a positive impact on my life.
My favorite memories in this program have consistently been every year we have a team Christmas party right before winter break, and we do a Secret Santa with everyone on the team, and it's just a fun, no pressure time.
My most memorable moment is winning Christmas Cup with my roommates in my grade, because we're all best friends, and it was just like a great success, and we all got to mess around and have fun with it.
A memory of mine that I would say is special to Sacred Heart Field Hockey is our Halloween practice. Throughout my years, as I've sort of aged up, we definitely began to get a lot more creative with our Halloween costumes, and the class below us actually started the team trend of covering yourself in different colors of body paint before practice, because you always had to be able to practice in what you played in, so certain costumes were just out of question. So the past two Halloweens, my class was the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and then Mount Rushmore, and it was just really a fun morning to see what the other classes would show up in, and it was something that, again, just really showed our friendship beyond field hockey, was how much fun we could all have with even the simplest of things.
I'm excited for the student athlete brunch and where we all get our sashes and awards are handed out. And it's kind of just a big joining of the entire athletics community and just recognizing all the hard work that everyone has done throughout the past 4 years.
My favorite part about traveling to the tournament was just being with my teammates. Even though we lost, it was such a great experience just to be there with them.
We got there a day early, and we got completely free dinner, and the NCAA bought us 4 different appetizers and any meal that we wanted.
We got like a nice dinner, and just like the hotel and being able to be with everybody, it was a lot of fun.
After winning the championship, I kind of just felt like disbelief.
Winning a championship just made my experience 10 times better.
Winning the championship made my overall experience at Sacred Heart just feel complete. I just felt on top of the world. It was one of the things that I've always wished of and dreamed of, so I was just feeling on top of the world.
We were on such a high from winning NUCA.
It was the best feeling ever because my roommates and I did it like our senior year. And we couldn't believe it. It was just the best way to go out.
We put in so much work this entire season and my past 4 seasons here, and it finally paid off.
It kind of left me satisfied with the impact that I left at the school and with this program, and my roommates and I all got to do it together, and we got to be a part of the team that broke in the rink and got to put the first banner in, and that's pretty cool.
I came here obviously for school, but obviously for hockey as well. And graduation coming soon and just being able to have this championship along with it just makes it feel complete.
The friendships I made on the team really mean everything to me. They are my best friends, and I will be friends with them my entire life.
The friendships I've made on this team mean more than anything to me, but most of all, I couldn't be more grateful again for my roommates. They're my best friends since day one. We've all been super duper tight, and I couldn't ask for it any other way.
The friendships that I've made on the team mean everything to me. Honestly, it could even mean more than the championship. These girls are what have created the opportunity for us to win. Just everyone being together allowed us to have that championship, and these friends are friends for lifetime, so it means the world.
My favorite memory of all is winning the NEC tournament with my best friends.
Just the feeling after that last goal went in on Staten Island was something I've never felt in my entire life.
I'll never forget hearing the ball hit the backboard after Izzy Chamberlain scored that final goal that sent us to North Carolina for the first round of the Division I tournament.
We got to go to UNC and play in the NCAA playoffs, being around with all my teammates, my best friends, and able to experience such a great opportunity where there wasn't as much pressure as our conference tournament.
There was something so special about just being surrounded by all of our family and friends, and I'll also never forget the bus ride home with all the upperclassmen in the back of the bus because we just worked so hard that year and all those 4 years, and it really just meant a lot to us as a group.
I still walked off the field with my closest friends, teammates, and I was really just able to appreciate everything we have accomplished and worked so hard for.